What's up, peoples? Mr. Anomaly coming at you again. You can't escape the 80-20 rule, man. You can't escape the 80-20 rule. This is going to be some bitter black pill. I told y'all, man, I keep it real, bro. I keep it real. I said before, I'll say it again. I truly believe a lot of men out there are just as romantic as the women. I'm gonna let this woman go in, confirming everything I've been talking about. I'm just looping it at this point. I'm just looping it. I've already been vindicated. Just confirming everything I'll be talking about. TLDR, learn to love that man in the mirror. Learn to love that man in the mirror, bro. Dudes want these 8, 9, 10 baddies, OnlyFans 304s, whatever, just to love them unconditionally. Just like the women, bro. Two peas in a pod. I'm gonna let her go in. I'm gonna piggyback off her. It's about a 2-minute clip. I'm gonna let her go in. I'm just gonna pick it apart. But I'm gonna play the full 2 minutes, and then we're gonna be going down a rabbit hole, man. TLDR, learn to love that man in the mirror. Here we go.
I would say men are struggling a lot more. And the reason I say men are struggling more with the advent of technology is what pornography does and what social media has done is placed beauty on a pedestal. So what happens is men are now seeking the most attractive woman to be with. That becomes their number one criteria. But I always say the number one determinant of how healthy a relationship will be is how attracted a woman is to you. As a man, if you bypass this very fundamental component, you will suffer in the forms of very abusive relationships. When you're a man who is dating a woman who's super attracted to you, regardless of how you feel about her, she's attracted to you. She treats you with respect. She'll be available. She'll be accessible. She'll be very easy to kind of get her to comply. She'll be all of those things that men are looking for. She'll be more agreeable, all of those things. But what pornography does is allow men to be hyper attached and attracted, and social media does this as well, to women who have no idea who they even are and have zero attraction to them. So they go into the real world in the pursuit of women and they bypass whether she's attracted to them. They just want the most attractive woman in the world. And the treatment you get from women who are not attracted to you is completely different. They treat you as if you are a nuisance. They don't show you any desire. They don't show you any submission. And most of all, they don't show you any respect. So what's happening now is that we're cultivating households and relationships where men are idolizing women who have no respect for them in return because they're placing attractiveness on a pedestal. And this can only lead to unhealthy outcomes because women are the ones that file for divorce. And if you are selecting women who are not deeply attracted to you and not deeply invested in you, you're just delaying the divorce. It's going to happen, but you're just delaying it and making sure, and she's just making sure she can just, take the most out of you as she leaves. So I think the destruction of society is going to be always in the hands of men, and I think they're suffering more from the advent of social media.
My girl spit some fire on that, man. I'm gonna have to play that again. I'm just gonna pick it apart. Learn to love that man in the mirror. I love stressing on this again. I don't know where I'm going because we flowing from the survival scrolls. I like talking about this because I talk about, not having sex. Yep, we're looping it again. I attract a lot of guys that have their V card and some normies. Normies think I think like them. I'm gonna keep harping on this, bro. Normies be thinking I think like them. You call me misogynist all you want to. I don't look at women as the ultimate end all be all prize. I personally don't. And I'm trying to tell you, it's like she just confirmed it, bro. Putting them on a pedestal, chasing after them, thinking you're less than. It's not going to end well for you. She's literally confirming everything I'll be talking about. I've been telling you, rejection of the Jezebel is protection of the Most High. Some dudes don't want to hear that, man. Hey, let he who receive, receive. She's not doing anything but it's confirm what I be talking about, man. That's why I keep telling you, live your life. Let it happen organically. If she ain't choosing you, you're wasting your time. Yeah, if you're a guy that looks like the Cheesecake Factory guy, it's a high probability you're not going to get that 8, 9, or 10 OnlyFans woman that you're jerking off to on Pornhub. I said before, and I'll say it again. A lot of guys going to have to
lowered expectations.
Prawn, man. Like she talked about, prawn. The it's programming cats. Dudes be lusting after these OnlyFans 304s, these IG thoughts, man. I told you, man, she on social media, I'm completely not interested. If she's under this copper top programming, I'm good. But again, you gotta be a man to have standards and have some kind of principle. And I told you before I said it, say before I say it again, I'm not coming from this position. I'm not getting attraction confirmation. Nobody's upset. Nobody's bitter. I didn't pass up with so much ass. Are you kidding me? That doesn't even compute to some guys, man. That doesn't even compute, bro. Who are you? You gotta look inward. Too many dudes are chasing. Again, I get a lot of guys get their beat car. You dudes up here pursuing. You chasing after women who ain't even interested in you. I get a lot of comments, so I can speak on this, man. Anybody else tired of these women who are stuck up, narcissistic whores? And no.
Look, the girl doesn't like you anymore. Can't you get that through your greasy head?
The individual that wrote that is chasing after women who he likes more than they like them. Your eyes are bigger than your belly. You're chasing, they're blowing you off, now you're upset, they're all kinds of whores. Nope, I don't hate women. Nope. That's not how that works. I'm gonna play it back because I'm gonna pick it apart bit by bit, man. Again, she just confirming everything I be telling you. If you don't hear anything else I say, learn to love that man in the mirror. I'm gonna keep harping on it, man. I remember AMS posted we'll get there in a second. Let me get started here. We're gonna loop it back here. Here we go.
I would say men are struggling a lot more. And the reason I say men are struggling more with the advent of technology is what pornography does and what social media has done is placed beauty on a pedestal. So
placed beauty on a pedestal. I often hear dudes, and I've said this before, I'm gonna say it again, probably say it again in the future. One thing that trips me out about dudes who, like, you'll see a guy, he has an attractive woman. What a normie guy will say is, wow, that guy's a lucky man. Just because she looks good on the external. You don't know how she is behind closed doors. That's how a lot of guys be getting caught up. I keep telling you, hot box tunnel vision, man. You're a lucky man. You don't know what kind of woman she is behind closed doors. She can be a complete piece of shit, and oftentimes a lot of them are. The ones that are haughty, that has no humility. On these phones, vain.
what happens is men are now seeking the most attractive woman to be with. That becomes their number one criteria. But I always say the number one determinant of how healthy a relationship will be is how attractive a woman is to you.
How attractive a woman is to you. Genuine attraction. We always tell men to go out here and get leverage and options, but if you're still on the 80% attractive scale, you can't escape it. All the material does is just give that allure that's only temporary, which a lot of guys find out the hard way. Lead with your wallet. I lead with my wallet. Okay, that's fine. And then you end up getting screwed and divorced and you making MGTOW videos because she was never there to begin with. I keep saying wait for attraction confirmation. Also spiritual discernment too, because you get a lot of guys that are, again, the first person you lie to is that man in the mirror. I'm going to keep harping on that. You get some guys out there, she'll love bomb you, she'll tell you what you want to hear, a couple of kids in deep, then the real her comes out. Because dudes be lying to them. That's why I say spiritual discernment too. And that's why I talk the way I talk. You know, I'm just trying to humanize them, man. Dudes be putting them up on pedestal. That's why I keep telling you the mighty Reese Bobby.
Always remember, you ain't first, you're last.
That just means you're not going to get 100% unconditional love. That doesn't exist. Especially in this hookup culture where these women run around here giving their bodies away to certain men that don't have to do any of that. Just can't paramount to you. You'll never get 100% unconditional love. Dudes need to get realistic out here and lower expectations. Get off the goddamn TV. Romance and all that, that's all fake, man. Dating, romance and all that, that's all fugazi. It's an illusion. Let's keep going.
As a man, if you bypass this very fundamental component, you will suffer in the forms of very abusive relationships. When you are a man who is dating a woman who's super attracted to you, regardless of how you feel about her, she's attracted to you. She treats you with respect. She'll be available. She'll be accessible. She'll be very easy to kind of get her to comply. And
Are you hearing what she's telling you? Are you hearing what she's telling you? Dudes don't want to hear this. Again, if you like the woman more than she likes you, your eyes are bigger than your belly. You have two choices. Keep it moving, or you're going to have to trick. You're going to have to coerce her to like you. You're going to have to entice her to like you. That's fine, but you're never going to get 100% unconditional love, Sam Rothstein. Go watch that Sam Rothstein for Casino. You're never going to get 100% unconditional love. Dudes be really believing that. I don't know if I'm doing this before or after. I talked about Tyrese. I talked about Kanye, Tay Diggs. You know, these dudes be flaunting these women around. They're not with you because of you. They're with you because of what you can do, man. And these dudes be parading them around and be thinking that these women be liking them. Makes me think of this. I don't know if I said in that previous video or not, but I'm going to say it again. I don't care. I was talking to a dude at my gig. And he's at a client's house. He's a Richie guy. Going through a divorce. Dude's a millionaire. Going through a nasty divorce. He used the term nasty. Going through a nasty divorce. Guess where he met his woman? The goddamn strip club. He met the woman at a strip club. Going through a nasty divorce. These dudes out here really be thinking these women be liking them, man. All I'm trying to say is get real, man. If she's with you, you know what I'm saying? You ain't the first. Probably couldn't pull her whenever you didn't have it. It's a high probability she ain't gonna like you like that. That's all I'm saying. Just be realistic out here, bro. Respect, man. Respect. She has to like you. Now, again, dudes jerking off the prawn and OnlyFans. You want these 8, 9, 10 baddies to love you for you unconditionally. Because, what?
They've done studies, 60% of the time, it works every time.
That doesn't make sense.
Dudes be wanting the women that they be looking at online, on these streaming, on OnlyFans, to like them for them. That's not how that works. That doesn't make sense. Like the Asian Twitch stream, the woman that roasted that dude that was a mod, stuff like that. He thinks he's on Bart Simpson his way into love and affection. That's not how this works, man. And I couldn't find the clip. It was a while back ago. I saw it on Coach's streams. It was an Asian woman. She was streaming. And she had a bunch of dudes in her stream. And I think one of them asked them, how can they get a woman like her? And she was reluctant to say this because she's like, this is probably going to cost me a little bit of money. But she told the dudes, she said, if you want to get a woman like me, you probably shouldn't be in my chat room spending your time and attention on me. And the chat room got pissed when she told her that. I swear to God. They got mad when she told them that. You probably shouldn't be in my chat room giving me undeserved attention. And they got mad. There are some guys waking up, but there's still a lot of gumps out there, man. Again, there might be like 47, 50% of women going to be single. I truly believe, especially if she's relatively attractive, did that video today, it's going to be by choice. It's going to be by choice. Let's keep going, man. Actually, hold up. I'm going to play this one real quick. Hold up. Respect. Respect.
Only a few women will get this.
Women were never taught how to respect a man. They were taught about love. If he makes you feel this way, he's the one. If he does this for you, he's a keeper. And the reason why women were never taught that is because it takes women out of their comfort zone. And we've always been taught that relationships should always center around the woman. This is a very dangerous ideology because it neglects the importance of respect for the man. Respect builds trust. So if you don't respect him, he will never trust you. Love, on the other hand, is a feeling of affection towards someone or something. This is why you can love a car, you can love a house. It's an emotion. And like all emotions, it can be very fleeting. It changes. Respect, though, is accepting someone for who they are, even if it means that they're different from you and you don't always necessarily see eye to eye.
Respect, bro. Love is action. Not action. This right here, that means absolutely nothing. I love you, but actions say otherwise. Actions, 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 actions.
Respect is accepting someone for their own individuality. It's very rare that a man is accepted for being a man, and that's why respect to a man is essential. Contrary to popular belief, love is not an action word because it has no responsibility attached to it. I could love my car and still get rid of it. I could love my home but still sell it. The same way a woman can claim that she loves you but still cheat on your ass. But I can't claim to respect you and treat you any kind of way. Because if I say I respect you, that means that I now have a moral obligation to treat you right and do right by you. And this is why a lot of women can blatantly disrespect a man but still claim to love them. When you love someone, you're operating out of a place of emotions. But when you respect someone, you're operating out of a place of pure acceptance. This is why a man...
Only if
They cut it off right there. She was going in. They cut that part. I just want to play that bit right there. Respect, man. And again, if your eyes are bigger than your belly, you like her more than she likes you, you're going to have to trick. It's going to cost me the woman, okay? You might have to lower your expectations. Again, the probability you find an 8, 9, or 10 baddie that genuinely likes you for you, especially on the 80% scale, that's not going to happen, man. Highly unlikely. Liking you for you, that's what a lot of guys want. They want her to like them for them. Nope. That's not how this works, man. That's again, I'm not telling you no fairy tale. This is just it is what it is, bro. Learn to be comfortable in your own skin. Be prepared to go the rest of your life and never get one if you do. If you do, cool. If not, cool. You the same either way. It's all internal, man. A lot of guys don't like that. Again, go ahead and download Pookie and Chad's courses so you can deal with their concubines. I'm telling you, man, it's all internal, bro. I get that part. Say what you will about me. That's what. And again, it's going in on the normies, bro. It's like y'all talking to the wrong one. I've been and got attraction confirmation. I don't like talking like that because it makes it seem like I'm bragging, bro. Again, if she's not putting herself in, giving you the Google eyes, staring at you, putting herself in position for you to holler, please holler at me. You're wasting your time. You're wasting your time. I got that part down. You ain't gotta like me. That's why I said I also want to be going back and forth. I ain't got nothing to say. I get this part, man. Dudes be coming on my, as I said before, I say it again, coming on me, talking about thinking I'm down here and they're up there and trying to give me pointers. Are you serious? You talking to the wrong one, bro. I'm just trying to show some of y'all the door. You gotta walk through it. It's a goddamn attitude, bro.
Ross, what do women really want?
I don't care what they want. I only care what they respond to. See, my focus is a little bit different from your other guests. There's what women say they want, there's what women think they want, and then there's what they actually respond to. I'm not an academic, I'm not a theoretician. I'm interested in what works on the street when it's time to date and mate. And what women actually respond to is not what they say they want.
So what do they respond to?
They really respond to a guy who's a challenge, a guy who's a question mark, a guy who keeps them guessing. You see, in the beginning, the less attracted you are physically, the more you have to rely on your attitude. And that's what I wrote my book. Beginning, the less attracted you are physically, the more you have to rely on your attitude. And that beginning, the less attracted you are physically, the more you have to rely on your attitude. And that's what I wrote my book for. I wrote my book for the average looking, even ugly guy who goes out there in the real world and tries to be a nice guy.
They cut him off too. He was going in. It's an attitude. It's just, you gotta mean it. It gotta be in your core. It gotta be in your cells. Whether she's there or not, you're the same either way. Whether you get your 8, 9, or 10 baddie or not, she's the same either way. That's why. Well, you ain't had sex yet. You're gonna get you're gonna get attached. No, I won't. Again, one of the benefits of not having sex at 43 is I know how to avoid Pookies and Chad's concubines. I'm not gonna get involved with a woman who's been throttled by one of you ninjas out there. Please, not gonna happen. I will die alone in the desert. I'm good. You talk to the wrong one, bro. That's not how this works, man. I don't go after 3 or 4, especially like if I'm trying to like a wife, bro. A wife? Hell no. No, hell no. And again, trying to clap cheeks, I don't do. Man, come on. Y'all know me by now. I've been, man. Come on, man. We're past that. Again, if you get something from it, cool. I just put it out there. You know. I like having my talking points confirmed, man. I've been saying it. I'm gonna say it again in the future. If she's not choosing you, you're wasting your time. You think you're going to get your 8, 9, or 10 baddie? Highly unlikely. Can it happen? Sure. We don't do Disney fairy tale over here. Just live your life. If it happens, cool. If it don't, cool. You're the same either way. But I'm telling you right now, you lonely ass mother suckers out there, oh, it hurts. Oh, I'm just so lonely and it hurts. You are setting yourself up for failure. I'm going to keep harping on this, man.
Be all of those things that men are looking for. Should be more agreeable, all of those things. If you're a man who is dating a woman who's super attracted to you, regardless of how you feel about her, she's attracted to you. She treats you with respect. She'll be available. She'll be accessible. She'll be very easy to kind of get her to comply. And she'll be all of those things that men are looking for. She'll be more agreeable, all of those things. But what pornography does,
if she don't respect, that's why I be laughing at dudes up here going back and forth, arguing, trying to verbally try to get them to adjust. No, that's not how this works. Especially this modern woman. You're seeing right now what happened when they're liberated and had their freedom. What a lot of them are choosing. What are they choosing? You're seeing what's happened when the stop signs are all pulled out and they can just free for all and do whatever the hell they want to. What a lot of them choosing. You can't make them do anything. You can't force a woman to do shit, man. Got to quote my boy Magneto with the Phoenix. You can't control the Phoenix, man. On that X-Men 3, whenever Wolverine sent ass was in the forest. And you're making her do this. And Magneto had him hemmed up. You think I'm keeping her here against her will? You can't control the Phoenix. There's no spoon. Whether she's there or not, you the same either way. I know that's easier said than done. Dudes be getting all the emotions and all that, man. Talk to the wrong one. I understand this. I'm trying to tell you, man. Who are you, man? Learn to love that guy in the mirror. If she ain't choosing you, you're wasting your time. But again, your eyes are bigger than your belly. You like her more than you like you. You're going to have to trick. And that's what a lot of guys be doing. Somebody made the case that, dudes that get married is the ultimate trick. Because a lot of dudes are marrying women that ain't even virgins. You put them in the wife position. Ex-party girls, ex-304s, now she ready to settle down. I keep looping on what happens with a lot of guys be getting that.
As is allow men to be hyper attached and attracted, and social media does this as well, to women who have no idea who they even are and have zero attraction to them. They go into the real world in the pursuit of women and they bypass whether she's attracted to them. They just want the most attractive woman in the world.
They bypass if she's even attracted to them. They just want to go after the one who looks good, the hot box tunnel vision. You don't care that she's completely disgusted by you. You gotta get her. And again, I know this is true because again, how dudes be projecting that thirst onto me, and then say I'm the one that's coping. Man, please, amateur Dr. Phil's over here. I get this concept. If she ain't choosing you, you're wasting your time, bro.
And the treatment you get from women who are not attracted to you is completely different. They treat you as if you are a nuisance.
They treat you as if you're a nuisance. Why you see these women on these? Y'all be seeing. I'm pretty sure y'all be seeing these women out here. He got to take me here. He got to do this. He got to do this. He got to pay for this. He got to make a certain amount of money. They'll be coming at again. They create all these freaking demands, but you got dudes out there that'll do it. You got dudes out there that'll do it. Did that video the other day? Didn't get a lot of hits. The psycho Latina woman. Dude's still pursuing her. Then when it bites her in the ass, they're, oh wow, you're crazy. I told you I was crazy. Something to think about, man. I stand by what I say, bro. She ain't doing it but confirm what I be telling you, man. You're better off alone in the desert until you can figure that out.
They don't show you any desire. They don't show you any submission. And most of all, they don't show you any respect. So what's happening now is that we're cultivating how to show you in the world. And the treatment you get from women who are not attracted to you is completely different. They treat you as if you are a nuisance. They don't show you any desire. They don't show you any submission. And most of all, they don't show you any respect.
That's where it leads, man. But you got too many guys out there trying to, y'all know, you know what, I'm gonna play it. Where am I? You got too many guys out there that pull the Bart.
Oh wait, here's my plan. Put up with her for 7 more years. Then we'll get married. Once the first baby comes along, she's bound to settle down and start treating me right. After all, I deserve it.
Nope, that's not how this works, man. That's not how this works, Bart. Okay, hey, man, I'm just putting it out there, man. And let he who receive, receive. That's why I keep playing those clips. And unfortunately, a lot of guys won't find that out until they're tied down.
30 years old and I've been with my partner for 10 years. We met in uni and we have 2 beautiful children. I've always had a low sex drive and it sometimes bothers my partner. He communicates this to me. I try and improve, but we go back to square one again. On average, we have sex twice a week and he initiates it 95% of the time. Twice a week, that's not bad, you know. A few years ago, we had a rocky patch and broke up for 4 weeks. We were still under the same roof, but hardly spoke. During this time, I felt lonely and I reached out to the other person I've been with before my first ever boyfriend. I spent almost every...
The person I was with before my husband.
Always remember, if you ain't first, you're last.
I've been with this lonely and I reached out to the other person I've been with before my first ever boyfriend. I spent almost every day with my ex and the sex was the best I've ever had in my life.
Why would you go and
suddenly the drive is high?
It's not a sex drive.
It's not the drive.
The drive is not the problem.
The drive is driving.
It's the car. The drive is not the problem.
I suddenly became the horniest version of myself.
Of course you did.
He was single, so had no problem with temporary casual sex.
I keep playing the same clips because this spirit is legion. A lot of them are following the same program. Move accordingly. Again, we live in a society that say you less than. You ain't nothing without a woman. I love hearing women talking about real men do this, real men do that. I be laughing, bro. A real man does this. A real man does that.
I don't give a fuck. I'm Gazorp fucking field, bitch. Now give me my fucking enchilada.
I had to shoehorn that one in. You must not get a lot of women. Again, why do people talk like that? Because they're so used to dealing with men who tell them what they want to hear. Again, what is it? 80% of women aren't even attracted. Majority of women aren't even attracted to most men. 80% of men they don't even find attractive, most men. So that tells you right there the trickle down effect. A lot of women are surviving. The man that they want isn't gonna wipe them up. He's not gonna get his shit together. So they'll hook up with the guy, the safety dude, and it's just a trickle down effect, man. If she ain't choosing you, you're wasting your time, man. And again, yeah, you might have to get a 5 or a 6. The virtuous woman that didn't say anything about her looks. It didn't say anything about the virtuous woman looks. Yeah, you might have to get a 5 or a 4. Yes, a lot of them getting ran through, but again, generally speaking, they outnumber the 8, 9, and 10 baddies. We're here, man. Move accordingly.
So what's happening now is that we're cultivating households and relationships where men are idolizing women who have no respect for them in return because they're placing attractiveness on a pedestal.
Placing attractiveness on a pedestal.
And this can only lead to unhealthy outcomes because women are the ones that file for divorce. And if you are selecting women who are not deeply attracted to you and not deeply invested in you, you're just delaying the divorce.
You're just delaying the divorce. She is spitting some raw truths. I've been calling her. She ain't no one but confirming what I've been saying, man.
Are talking about what happened on Lip Service about Ellis and Kadeen Ellis were on, and they're a married couple, and they were talking about what do you do when your wife doesn't want to have sex as much as you do. Here's what he said.
Do you know how hard it is for a man to try to be monogamous to a woman, and then when he's ready to have sex, the woman act like she's bothering him? Especially when you're in relations for a long time. There's a lot of women who just like, oh my God, you want to have sex again? It's like, yo, I'm trying to be everything to you and only give you this.
Right there.
Sex again. It's like, yo, I'm trying to be everything to you and only give you this.
Trying to be everything. I'm trying to be everything to you. That's not how this works, man. You got too many dudes out there. Oh, I'm gonna get a copyright strike. This is my track right here. We go.
Cause I could never make you and happy.
Hey!
No, I can do that, girl. No, it's not that girl. That makes it so very hard to go. So let me go. Cause I love you so.
Man, them songs, man. Man, talking about being a saint. That hook, that track be jamming though. I can't front, man. Trust me, a lot of them songs out there be jamming, but they be talking about simping and shit. I could never make you unhappy. couldn't do that, girl. Do 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 do. I digress on that. I hope I don't get a copyright strike on that. It is what it is, bro. I keep telling you, bro. That's where it leads. That's where it leads, man.
This is what I need. And then you act like it's a bother. And then when you have sex, it's like, fine, here, take it. So now we have whack sex when we have sex, or you don't want to have sex and you expect me to live like that. So then dude's like, you know what, I can't keep saying it because I don't want to bother her. So let me just go try to get it. Then he get caught.
I'm sorry. Just take it. That's where it leads right there. Just take it. Just take it. But you don't find that out till you're a couple of kids in deep. Can't escape the 80-20 rule, man. Was it 80% of women procreate to 40% of men? I don't know what y'all want me to tell you, man. Romance, it's all Pornhub, bro. Be realistic out here, man.
Going to happen, but you're just delaying it and making sure, and she just making sure she can just, take the most out of you as she leaves. So I think the destruction of society is going to be always in the hands of men,
It's in the hands of men, bro. Again, I keep telling you, trying to find that unconditional love, that virgin chaste 8, 9, or 10 OnlyFans woman looks like the OnlyFans 3 or 4 is gonna love you for you.
Put these foolish ambitions to rest.
We're here, man. I hope you got something from it. I just wanted to we're gonna probably loop it again in the future. I just like hearing my talking points reaffirmed, man. All I'm trying to say is get real out there and
lowered expectations.
We're here, man. You can't escape the 80-20 rule. She's not feeling you, keep it moving. You're going after 8, 9s, and 10s, and you might be on the 80% attractive scale. Again, like my boy said, it's an attitude, man. You don't give a damn. I told you, beauty don't really move me like that. I said before, I said it again. One of the finest woman I seen was this cleaning lady in my apartment. I mentioned before, I'm gonna mention again, because she had no makeup on, humble, hard worker, didn't have the Cumbrella vibe, the concubines of Ted, Richard, and Derek Jackson. A lot of guys overlook that because they're programmed by smut. It is what it is, bro. Again, I keep telling you, rejection of the Jezebels, protection of the Most High. How you want to play it? How you want to play it? Chasing after them, ice skating uphill, trying to win them over. You a winner! You a winner! You a winner! I had to sneak that one in. But y'all let me know what y'all think. I'm all based on this, man. I just want to get my 2 cents, man. Learn to love that man in the mirror. Go ahead and download your courses and sell your soul and download somebody else's spirit, because you got to be just as fake as a lot of these women are, the copper top programming. I told you, I want authenticity, some realness out here, not this matrix bullshit. I'm not doing it society's way, and I'll die alone in the desert. That's fine. You say, cope all you want to while you're on my channel. I get this part. Again, nobody's coming from a place and not attracting them. You miss me with that shit. I throw a lot of y'all off. You can't do that incel crap. I'm gonna keep harping on that, man. I've always been red pill. I've always gotten that, man. Chasing after them, trying to convince them to like me, man. That made me sick to my stomach. I can't even get off like that. If she don't wanna be here, I don't want your ass here, bro. Some dudes don't care though, man. Me personally, if you don't want to be here, I don't want you here, man. That's just me though. But again, I can't speak for all, man. But I rambled on this long enough. That's all I got, good peoples. I am out. Laters.